Hey everybody, welcome to my art recap. This is take number 2 because I'm also not a video editor and I totally messed up the original video of this. So, welcome, and just kind of wanted to do art recaps, maybe, I don't know, every, a few weeks, maybe every week if I can keep this up, but, really, it was because I just like to share what I've been doing. I got back into drawing about almost 2 months ago, maybe about a month and a half ago. And I don't know, it's been an adventure trying to dive back in. I haven't really taken my art seriously since high school, and I'm way older now. So yeah, it's all about just showing what I like to draw, and I don't know, I have trouble not sharing stuff, so I figure why not just, I don't know, get a little fancy and go through my sketchbook every now and then. So I figured, why not start here with the sketch diary kind of, little, I don't want to say anticlimactic, it's just my sketchbook, but I've had this one for years and I didn't really use it until the first thing you see is an unfinished dagger that was going to be a friend's tattoo that never came about. But we're getting there. I've made it about halfway through a sketchbook, man, and have a little bit of everything. Got a lot that I am happy with, including stuff I've just been pinning into the journal. So a little bit of everything. I think we started back. There's Shaggy again. Caleb. Let's see here. Wait, nope. Mistakes. You guys are seeing mistakes. There's Vax. Started back. Like that one. Those were all from PubDraw. Speaking of PubDraw, on the left, Keyleth. That night I just tried to do another face, and we go pretty far forward from here. Oh, the Mother of Dragons. Star Wars trailer was released that day. My friend Evo, Tony Stark, but this first one, we're not going to go through everything. If you guys would like to see everything, feel free to comment, and I'll be happy to go back. But I was really thinking about just covering within this last week, so everything from the 17th to yesterday, the 24th, and just taking a quick peek at what I was doing around that time. So let's see here. That's technically the 16th. This was the 17th. 17th. Camera focuses. There we go. 17th. Using Pinterest a lot. Pinterest for everything from hair to poses to just people. This was an ad for the sweater that she was wearing, and it was just a really good pose, really beautiful. I'm happy I didn't completely screw up the face. But yeah, and my journal is full of notes like this, so if you guys were wanting to see how I'm feeling about my drawing at the time, that's going to be a pretty good indication. This was another one from Pinterest. Just like the pose, because it was just kind of shrugged over with the jacket being loosely draped over. I really like that. That, and I'm realizing so far I enjoy drawing things like cartoons. This is an attempt at one friend's sorceress character. Love doing the hair, more stylized. I don't know. I'm gonna try doing more realistic stuff in the future. Just to say I tried it before I just dive back in, like going full bore like this. Gonna be doing this one digitally for our friend. This is her first ever D&D character. That's a Furbolg barbarian. We're gonna change up the hair and the nose a little bit, different tattoos and whatnot. But pretty good. I kind of like that. A month ago, I wouldn't have seen myself doing this. That's for sure. Done a lot of doodling. This is on the 21st. The Furbolg was from the 20th. Just a lot of doodling. Hair has always been something I usually complain about. I kind of bitch and moan about that a bunch. But yeah, doing wild hair, getting better with faces, and sometimes not as good, just random cartoon stuff. Then, yeah, stuff I was really happy with on 21st, another attempt at D&D character, or sorceress, Aaliyah, if I pronounced that properly. And then the face, I'm not too happy with the face on the right there. That was another attempt at 3/4 view, where almost all of mine, I don't know why, it just stuck in my head those same face syndrome, so almost everybody has that same face. I really do like that, the profile shot though. Doing profiles is super hard for me still, and I just have to remember to put hair on it, make sure the nose and lips slope the right way, make sure they look human, unless they're not supposed to look human. Then this page was the first attempt on actually doing a slightly more realistic take. I bothered my friends, who are pictured here, about using them as references, so finally did it. We call them the A+ team, so here they are. Our friend Patty, and then Nikki and Curtis. These were a lot of fun to draw, just like going through Instagram or Facebook to find good photos, and what are interesting ones, and of course smiling, always happy and smiling, those are great pictures. And then also I'm proud that I didn't completely butcher their faces, so kind of happy about that. One of my best friends, Matt, with Nikki and Curtis's dog Buckley. This is the first ever dog I drew alongside a person, so I'm happy I didn't ruin that either, and happy I got a smiling picture of my friend. He doesn't usually do huge smiles like that all the time. It's not that I've always seen, but you want a guaranteed smile, you will see him with Buckley, so I had to use that photo. Those were all references from photos. Then here, this is imagination page. This is on 23rd. Yeah, trying to do things in 3/4 still kind of sucks. You can see the similar bit of same face syndrome I had going on slightly with the last one I mentioned. Doing bodies in 3/4, I haven't figured that out yet either. I'm getting there. Really happy about these two though. I haven't really done a lot of practice on trying to get either a portrait or a profile to look the same. So the fact that I was able to get the hair kind of similar, brows, eyes, lips, and the Roman bridge nose, really like that. And it reminds me of Hercules a little bit, so I got some animated Hercules. And apparently I have BB-8 going off in the background. And I will look at that later. Thanks, BB-8. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this is where I messed up. If you look at the date here, the 22nd, I actually drew this before I drew Matt. This is Zoe. I like drawing this one a lot because, well, it's Zoe, and the very first attempt I made, if you saw on my Instagram or Twitter, I messed that up big time because I couldn't draw her curly hair to save my life. So, yeah, she had a lot of hair in this photo, and it was all over the place, and this one was a lot of fun to draw. And I did a digital one of this one too. That's, I think, up on DeviantArt or somewhere on the internet. It's there. You guys can find it. And then going through Instagram again, saw friends that did some good poses that I could practice on, good portrait photos, and just stylizing them. Let's see here. Oh yeah, doing more portrait stuff. Wasn't too happy with this one. I was trying to do a portrait of my dwarf character from my first D&D campaign I was ever in. Looks more gnomey. I do really like the nose though. Nose and the ears. Got some shoulder plating and chest plating in there. Maybe he knows Pike. Who knows? This one was a lot of fun. As you can see on the note here, Mia draws amazing tutorial video on Dragonborn. Thank you for doing that, because that was a lot of fun to watch. And I got some dogs by Dragonborn I just drew, apparently, these two. I'll be working really hard because I actually do have a few Dragonborn characters I do need to draw. Awesome tutorial, go check it out. down here, we got Rosa, another artist friend who I met via Twitch. She does some amazing pixel art and was super kind and let me use her as a reference. I may do this one in digital. I just like the way it came out, nice and sketchy. Was definitely being precious with my lines. I need to just like let loose sometimes and let it happen, but it was awesome. Thanks, Rosa. Then I was kind of meh about this one too. Like, I feel like every time I try to draw my own character, I'm meh about it. But another attempt, very Dauntless-like for the face. If you guys have seen the game Dauntless, a lot of the faces are kind of that angle. So, you know, good tribute to them. You know, got some armor in on it and whatnot. Just meh. And then that was the 24th, and this is also on the 24th. This is probably my favorite page from that day. Just getting more sketchy. Another, not really an attempt to make them the same, but just nailing the profile view and lots of hair for this page. Lots and lots of hair. Just happy to get the lips and nose and the angle line. Chin isn't too huge. The jaw line coming up. And then here, just getting more expressive because your eyebrows do everything. And then swoopy hair. Love the swoopy hair in front of the face all the time. Just, I don't know what it is. That's just my thing, I think. And then just that it's like so much volume and all over the place. And then biting the lip. And then a little blush with the cheeks. And then I think these are the best eyes I drew that day. Trying to remember to add light shining into it. And then we have her down here. A lesson in follow your underdrawing, or make sure you have an underdrawing, because yeah, I made her face crooked, so that was my bad. Though I did like doing like intense, like kind of where eyeshadow would be, big eyebrows and the lips, and then hair that just encompassed the rest of the page. And then you have how I really felt about it that day, along with my little signature. That was a lot of fun coming up with that. That's like my new thing. And I think that's everything I did that day. Yeah, because onward would be like these next pages, and we're like about halfway through this sketchbook, which is incredible. This may be the first ever sketchbook I ever finish. So if you guys are like wanting to see more of this stuff, feel free to just let me know. You can see my handles there. You can comment on the video. I don't have my own custom URL for YouTube yet, but if you keep subscribing, you guys can totally help me get my own custom URL for YouTube. But you guys can also just find me posting and talking on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, if you guys like have any comments, suggestions, things you'd like to see, if you wanted to see more art recaps, definitely just let me know. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, weekend, whenever you watch this. I hope things are going well for you, and I'll catch you later.